Hello Virgo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to check in with you versus them and see what Spirit has in store for you this month of November. Oh, we've got the poker face coming through. Someone is not really revealing all that there is needed to know. You may feel like taking a chance on love with this person could be a little bit risky. You're not really sure what they are hiding, so there's a lot of confusion probably going on, or they're not really telling you what is going on in their life. Just could be like simple things, right? Like someone just not filing you in with their life situation. That could be very risky for you at this point. Okay, so you may feel like someone is having like some sort of poker face going on. um yeah, I do see a lot of you wanting to move forward in your life. Okay, like you're really doing your best to detach, to move forward, to not allow yourself to be attached to a person or a situation without really having any direction of where this is going. So you're trying to be logical. Okay, that's what I'm getting. For a lot of you, you're also doing a lot of healing when it comes to your energy. You may have felt like you've overgiven in your energy, or you may have wanted to remain so much in control that it really got you exhausted, to a point where you're just like, okay, I'm drawing a line in the sand and I'm going to stand my ground in this situation. Okay. Yep. The devil in the reverse. That's exactly the energy that I was picking up on. You are detaching yourself from some sort of controlling person, or it could also be yourself, right? Like when we feel in this energy of like trying to understand so deeply what is going on that we get like too attached, too codependent, too, yeah, codependent on how they feel to make us feel, right? Like emotionally codependent on that. So let's say that, they're ignoring you and your emotions just like spike up and you feel like all out of control because their behavior is controlling your emotions. That is a form of self-control that is needed as well, right? So you are releasing yourself, detaching yourself from some sort of toxicity in your life. You may have also came to the realization that you have, I do sense some sort of obsession here. So either you have felt like slightly obsessed with that person and vice versa. It's like this, there is this tie, bondage here. Okay. What else is the current situation here? King of Cups. Yep. Emotions. That's exactly what I was talking about. It was all about like that emotional attachment and emotional controlling energy. That's kind of like creeping in right now. You have a lot of stressful nights or stressful energy going on. Anxiety is peaking. There is some sort of emotional loss of control. I don't know what it is in your life, but there is some sort of emotional loss of control. You're trying to regain your emotional control, which is a good thing. Okay, so it could be that maybe you were having a drink every night just to kind of like ease the pain, and now you're just like, okay, I should stop doing that. Okay, because you get more anxiety afterwards, right? Like you may catch yourself getting into some sort of routine that is not healthy for you just because you wanted to suppress your emotions dealing with a situation or a person. This is very good, actually. This is showing me that you are aware of the bondage here. Let me know more, please, Spirit. Where is... Okay, the Temperance card in the reverse. This is Sagittarius energy, and as we all know, there is a Mercury retrograde going on in Sagittarius, which could be leading to losing our temper. Yes, that's Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius myself, so I know very well what that could be. And losing our temper, losing, like raging out, not having a patience. We all know Sagittarius does not have patience. So you may feel quite irritated with a lot of things, or even with your own process or progress around this time. You may feel like you have a lot on your plate. You want to get things done, and you're just like, oh, I can't get it done. Like it's getting annoying, right? But I do, ooh, okay, Five of Swords. And then we have the Chariot also. Battling a lot with yourself or allowing someone to battle with you. You really want to move ahead. You really want to detach emotionally and have like emotional control. But there is something or someone that keeps on triggering you or sidetracking you. Now, the Seven of Wands is again that energy of like needing to stand your ground and not allowing those triggers to get to you. So this could be someone's behavior of, constantly wanting to continue to fight, not really working towards peace, but constantly trying to bring more instability. Okay. A lot of you feel a little bit unstable, but you are going to reach happiness here, like emotional fulfillment and happiness. Clarity is going to come, truth is going to be revealed, some sort of breakthrough is absolutely coming at the end of probably this Mercury retrograde, because I do see Sagittarius energy at the bottom again. All right. What is going on with the other person? The King of Cups. Someone that has a lot of deep feelings and emotions. But the King of Cups knows exactly how to control that. And that can cause us to feel quite out of temper. It's like, okay, just tell me how you feel, or like, tell me how you think about things. And the more that you kind of like poke on that, the more that they treat you with a silent treatment, for example. Or, yeah, Ten of Wands reversed. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And the Nine of Cups. Right. We've got the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So both of you are thinking about each other, overthinking the situation, but not seeing a solution just yet. What I feel here is that this person had a lot on their plate. They're making some sort of plan here, okay? Like they need some sort of practical plan to get this weight off their shoulder, because it's really weighing very heavy on their emotions right now. And I do sense that, I don't know, you're too much all over it. I feel like you're all over the place here. I don't know what it is. It's like your confusion is allowing you to think the worst of a situation or a scenario right now. It's like you're self-sabotaging a little bit. That does not mean that I'm saying like, hey, this person did not anything wrong or whatever. I mean, like the devil is still there in the reverse, so could be. But how I'm viewing this is that this person is trying to make like a practical plan to move forward and to maintain the desire to be with you. That's what I do get. However, the way that they are showing it may not always be very open. Okay. They may be also too much focused on their own progress, whereas you feel like you're being bypassed, right? Like that's kind of like what I'm getting. Oh, we got the Death card and the Judgment. Something really needs to end. This person is working towards ending a specific personality trait or a specific addiction that they have. Okay, so they are really taking the measurements here, guys. That's what I want to say. This may take some time. It may take some patience from your end if you truly love this person, and I do feel like there is love, but there seems to be like patience that is required for you, most likely, as it is affecting you. So whatever it is that they are going on, that they have going on in their life, it is affecting you, and you may feel like they're having this poker face, like you can't really trust them, but that could also be your own self-sabotaging energy, because you're done waiting or you're done being patient with them. What's their intentions? What are their intentions with Virgo, please? Ooh. Ooh. Whew, it's so heavy here. What is going on? I need some water. I need some water. Because we have the Ten of Swords, the Strength card, and the Queen of Wands. So this kind of like tells me that they really want your mercy. Sorry. That's what I'm getting. They want your mercy. They want you to be there for them, to give them strength, to give them power, to really be there for them to regain their power. You know, because when we are in that Five of Swords and the Temperance card, it's like, you know, when, say, for example, I'm just going to give you an example. Maybe it fits your situation, maybe it fits not. They may have a family member, for example, like a parent that keeps on kind of like interfering in your connection, in your relationship, and make you feel very bad. You may lose your temper due to this conflict that is going on, and you may lash it out on them, as in like, you need to be more like careful, or, you know, defend me when I'm not there, or, you know, not allow them to talk about me. Like, you could get like lash out on them due to this, as in like, I'm done waiting for you to do the right thing, like, you know, be a man and handle it, you know, that type of energy. And as much as it comes from you losing your patience within a conflict that you feel like it's going against you, this person feels like, okay, get over it a little bit and support me, be there for me as I go through this transition, as I put an end to that thing, right? So that's what I'm getting. And again, we got the Eight of Cups, the Devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, the Hierophant, which is again talking about like an elder person or someone that is, you know, having some sort of control here. And then the Seven of Swords. So you may feel like someone is hiding behind their religion, hiding behind their position, right? Like, it could be the position of, in this case, like being an elder, being a parent. Like, how can you go against their mom? You know, like those type of things are a little bit fragile, right? So even though you see that there is a lot of control going on in that scenario, there is also a need for emotional detachment, as they need to fix that on their own, right? Right. Whew. Yeah. This is quite a heavy energy. Let me know how this resonates with you. What's the outcome advice for you? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the hardest part for you probably right now, Virgo. Obviously, Nine of Swords reversed. So rather than allowing fear and anxiety and stress get to you, you may need to work together. So that could be working together with that third energy, third party, right? Like, come forward with like calm solutions, but really working together, right? Rather than taking it on a very personal note. Two of Pentacles, seeing things from both sides. The Moon, not allowing fears and confusion to override your emotions as well as your rationality. Stepping back into your emotions. I do see, I'm hearing justice. I don't see the justice, but I do see justice will be served, and you will get like public recognition or publicly be respected. Right. We've got the home card. So that is all about you improving your home. There could be a change in your home that you are planning. Could be a renovation. Could be like clearing out the energies that is very necessary. Could also be like some sort of job opportunity for you to work from home. But the home life could be something very significant for you this month. Selling a home, buying a home. Yeah, see, control, let go of the need to know. And that's probably what I said like in the beginning, right? Like sometimes we try to control a situation and we get like lost in that, right? Like we just want to know that answer, or we're just done waiting. And yeah, that is also a form of control. Sometimes we need to let it over to the universe and yeah, just be there, like be committed towards this person. Like you have to be there for them. And remember, I said this in the last video. I remember some people commented about like, well, you said like they need to fix it on their own, like their problems. And I know the title was something about like give them a chance, they deserve it or something. But here again, I'm getting the same vibe continuously, like continuing that reading, really talking about like both of you needing to commit to one another. And also on your end, it's not always like bashing out the other person. Sometimes we need to have like the mirror to ourselves as back as well. So yeah, true love is at the bottom. So whomever you're dealing with, this is a true love situation. For some of you, you are being guided to work with Mother Earth, maybe with herbs, flowers, doing some sort of charity work, work for the homeless, not work, but you know, helping the homeless. There is some sort of energy tied to that. And we've got Angel of Self-Worth. You are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. So this situation has made you feel as if you don't have any worth and value. That's not like that. That's just a projection. So you have to regain your own self-worth and, you know, set aside that frustrating type of energy where you lose your temper and really focus on regaining your confidence and self-worth. Okay. That's what I have for you, my lovely Virgo. Thanks so much for being here. Let me know, drop a like, comment, or hype, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.